Hey everyone, it's Mike Gray Team and Heritage Texas Properties. We are in the second week of October. Kids are back in school. It's not 100 degrees every day, and I'm back on a normal schedule. So things are good. The last couple weeks between getting kids ready for school, getting clothes and all of that, I think I've been ordered around more than any time since boot camp, and that's been 25 years ago. What I wanted to do today real quick is let you know if you are looking for a house and you want to see any of the homes that are on the market, you can look at one of the boxes over to the left, search for homes. If you want to find out about your home's value, you can check on that, click on that box, and you'll get a value for your home. What I wanted to, as you saw from the headline, there's some big changes that are coming to the real estate market. I don't say that lightly. That doesn't happen too often. But this is really about the way that we do real estate and about the way that the process is handled. So as of October 1st, unless that date gets pushed again, there's going to be a new process that everyone's going to go through in applying for a loan, getting the loan, going through the closing. And some of the changes that are coming through I think are going to be very good. I think they're going to clear up some areas that there was some confusion about. I think some of the areas it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to and get adjusted to. One of the changes that's coming in is going to be about how information is displayed. Right now, it's pretty confusing when you try to compare information from different lenders. You try to compare what you're getting. It's a little bit of a matrix and not clear. That's going to be cleared up and going to be much easier to read. So I think that's a good thing. I think that's going to help the process and be very good at the end. Another thing that's changing is currently the lender sends the information about your loan over to the title company, and the title company then puts that into the format of the settlement statement called the HUD statement and sends that back to the mortgage company. They approve it, and then it comes to the closing table for closing. Now, the lender is going to be in charge of this whole process. They are going to put that together, disseminate the information, and send it out. So they're actually cutting out the portion that the title company does. So I think that when you're looking now, you really have to make sure that your lender is ready for these changes, that they have the bandwidth and the manpower to make this happen and to make it happen on time. Another change that's coming up is going to be to the settlement statement. If you've closed in the last, if you closed any time in the recent past, the settlement statement has been very confusing for a lot of people. You had to go to the second page, read through information, carry that over to the front page. There were certain things that the lender wouldn't allow the buyer to show on his side or the seller on their side, even though it was a lender or even though it was one of their charges. So it's just very, very confusing. What they're going to do is going to have this really in one-page document where you can see this on the front, and it's going to be clear. You're going to be able to easily read this. So I think that's a very, very good change, and that's going to help the consumer and clear up some of the clouds that are out there. One of the things that is coming out that we're going to see, but I think is going to create a big, big change in timing, is the disclosure and the timing of how that can happen when a lender gets that information to you on the buyer side. Right now, the title company will get the information from the lender. They put that on the settlement statement. They send that out to you, and we try to get it. We like to get it, supposed to get it within 3 days, but that rarely happens. Now it's going to be required that you receive the information, acknowledge receipt, and then there has to be a 3-day period. So that's gonna push off a lot of things. Consider if you have a closing set up, you have movers set up, you have utilities in place, and you don't get that settlement statement until the day before, then all that's going to have to change. Those people are going to have to be pushed. I'll give you an example. I closed 3 homes this week. 2, the lender got the information over. We received the settlement statement the day before closing. 1, we were sitting at the closing table waiting for it to be prepared, so we didn't get it until the very last minute. So in all 3 of those situations, actually, if that were to happen after October 1st, if this date stays in place, then all of those closings would have had to have been pushed. So if that was a Thursday closing, then you push it through the weekend, so you'd have to re-coordinate everything. So saying this, what does this mean to you and really in the whole process? 1, lendings or the closings and the process for buying a home, it's going to take longer. Right now, we're looking at a minimum going up of 45 days. Lately, we've been closing things in 30 days. getting them through pretty easily. We're going to set a benchmark or a baseline of a minimum of 45 days. Some people out there are recommending playing for 60 days. So the process is going to take longer. With anything new that's implemented, there's going to be some work-throughs that we're going to have to come up with, but we're going to do it, right? We're going to go in and get things done. So those are some of the changes that are coming up. So if you're looking to buy after October 1st, then things are going to have changed. If you purchase after the crisis, in between then and now, then you've seen a lot of changes happen anyway. So I think some of these are going to be very good. The others, we're going to work into them. We're going to see how they turn out, and with anything, we're going to make it work. Hope you guys have a great September. We will be out or back with you in a couple weeks. Going to give you a market update on what we're seeing in the market, what some of the changes are, and what our expectations are throughout the beginning of this year and even into next year. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll talk to you soon.